to the Vegas Golden Knights and the Utah Mammoth. What do you think are the three?
Honestly,
you know what? Before I asked about the highlights, because I know you didn't watch that many Utah games this season.
No, I didn't watch.
So what do you think about them overall?
Honestly, they look really good.
Told you, huh?
They play fast.
Fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of my like all season. I think I was watching a lot of the Utah games because they're just so fun to watch.
No, and it's crazy. Like when after you said it, and then I saw like game 1, sure, Vegas won, but then game 2 is when you kind of really saw it, right?
Yeah,
they just outworked Vegas.
Yeah,
I still think Vegas.
You still think Vegas is gonna win?
I still think so.
Okay.
I think they're just gonna like double down and they're gonna find a way to win, man.
So what do you think are the highlights of this series right now overall? If you have to look, you can look at it from both angles, both teams. But what do you think is the highlight of this series?
I think it's for Vegas. I think like the biggest thing I'm seeing is just they're getting outworked and they're just getting caught, and that's what I'm noticing from the Vegas side, and they're just getting outworked.
I just think even that first pairing with Uyghur and Sergachev, just shutting down that top
Uyghur,
line.
Man. Uyghur, I think he has 2 goals.
Yeah, he's shown his presence, man. He's put his footprint in this series for sure. Oh, big trade.
Yeah.
It was crucial. I think without Uyghur, this team would look totally different.
Yeah.
Just having him.
No.
It's great. So, yeah, that's one of them. What do you think about Game 3 at Delta Center? Like at Utah.
We were watching.
Loud,
it was loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
Well, even so, you were saying, I thought it was like only 10,000 seats, but then someone said it was 15.
Somebody corrected us, yeah. Yeah, and there's construction going on, so it's going to be...
Like 19?
Yeah, something like that. So.
No. I thought it looks a lot smaller too.
Yeah.
But hey, like, big up to the person that corrected us.
Yeah.
But it was really loud. And one thing that's 100%, imagine if this team was playing in Arizona still, and it was the Coyotes.
Yeah, it's
do you think it would be, they'd play with that much intensity, or?
I don't know, man, but this team is different, man. They got a couple of young youth players that they didn't have back in Arizona.
But still, like, imagine if they the
atmosphere does make a difference.
100%. I think like it just gives you that extra little bit of energy, man.
Yeah.
At Vejmelka, he's been playing lights out too.
Brilliant. That guy, the more shots you take on him, it just feels like the more he keeps evolving.
Yeah.
Like he's just turning, like he's just
you're
leveling
just
up.
feeding the beast.
Yeah, he's just leveling up every single shot you take on him. So it's great. And they moved Larson Krause up to the first line.
Mm-hmm.
And that just added that physicality to the finesse. And Larson Krause, game 3, he had 2 goals. He killed 4 minutes of penalty minutes. He had 4 hits. So he put his footprint there as well in that series in game 3. And one of the major reasons why they ended up scoring so many goals and ended up winning the game. So
Gauthier has been playing like amazing too, right?
Yeah. So are you talking about Gunther? Dylan Gunther.
Dylan Gunther, yeah.
See, I told you, like, that guy has a crazy shot.
Yeah.
As soon as you just give it to him where it's supposed to go, it's going in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, overall, I mean...
He scored 40 goals this year, right?
Yeah, 40 goals this year, yeah. So, what the other one I had to say? I mean, right now, Marner, Eichel, and Stone are combined -4 right now. So, that's...
A lot of people are, like, saying, hey, like, they saw this coming with Marner. He's just like quiet and stuff like
Marner's
that.
kept on the outside.
But you know what the problem is it's for him is even when he was in Toronto, he's not a scorer. He's not going to be the guy that scores.
Well, let's move. Let's talk.
No. But even now in Vegas, I think he's more of a facilitator than even like when he's on the power play. They put him up at the point.
Yeah.
Rather than
but he has been on the point quite a bit.
No, I know, but like that's where they kind of play him, right? And like you're not gonna score from there, and people are talking about production.
Marner doesn't have a shot in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? And I think for him, he kind of maybe you bring someone in that has a shot, put him on the point. That way, it gives you another option, and you kind of maybe move him off to a wing and have him kind of float behind it or even down low, right? Yeah. But even for him, like me, like he's been. Everyone's saying he's gone missing, but he's never been like the goal scoring guy.
No, but it's not about goal scoring. Listen, I was creating a short.
Mm-hmm.
I created a short, but
you the thing is nobody tracks like good passes.
Dude, it's not passes, man. It's possession. This guy, every single time that you have to get in, he's always to the side. And he just doesn't go after the puck, man. He's never.
He plays scared almost.
No, it's just his style, and it's not It's anti-playoff. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work that way. Like you can't just, that's the same like Nylander problem I have. Like you just can't play a couple of minutes the entire game. You can't play 2 minutes or 3 minutes for your 22-minute shift. 22. Sorry, you played 22 minutes for the entire game,
Mhm.
but you can't just show up for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
You can't just put up like a goal and assist or 2 assists and be like, I've done my job. That
Mhm.
it doesn't work. With Vegas right now, you can't do that. You're one of the most important players. You can't just facilitate and just be like, all right, well, these guys will end up doing something and then we're good to go. You can't do that. You have to do more than that, especially to beat this team. With Utah, they got so much going for them.
Well, even like besides Marner too, like I don't think he's been the biggest problem too, right?
No,
Like,
there's a lot of problems. The Carter Hart's been he let in 7 goals.
yeah,
now?
that's what I was just gonna say.
It's,
Like,
7 goals in 2 games.
who's their backup? Is it Hill?
Yeah, Aiden Hill.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't go with him, man. He's been like lights out in the playoffs for them in the past.
He's been
Unless
bad this
he's
year, man.
injured, right?
Yeah, he could be injured. I may have to check, but yeah.
I don't know. I think next game you have to like change it up.
No, yeah, no, they 100% have to.
Even just to keep Hart fresh, right? Because they're down 2-1 now.
Yeah,
And so like you want like this is your game, I think, where you can afford to like change it up, and then you have a fresh Carter Hart for game.
even like
5,
you got Jack Eichel too. Like he has 2, I believe he has 2 points in 5-on-5. Stone same way. Dorofeev, he has 0.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. He's the guy that's been missing.
Marner, I believe, has 2 assists. Like
Yeah.
for your top core, this team is very top heavy. I don't feel like they don't have that much depth compared
Well,
to other teams
even
as
like
well.
one thing too is like Anderson, another Calgary guy, right? Like you haven't really seen any.
Yeah, Theodore, I already said all this stuff before too. There's not much going for this team, man.
Oh,
Like-
and we were talking like big on how they limit shots, and it still feels like Utah's getting way more shots
Yeah,
than they should, right?
yeah. So, this is where the vet versus youth comes in, man. I just feel like the Utah's youth is just outworking the vets,
Mhm.
and that's the story. I think that's the storyline of this series. So, Stone, I feel like it's Stone's identity, right? Just are they gonna come out? They can't be behind once again. Like you gotta be able
Well,
to score first, man.
It was funny, man, because we were watching the game on Friday, and I'm like, hey, they were down 3-0. I'm like, Vegas, this is exactly where they want to
Yeah.
be, right? Because they always find a way to come back and
But
win a
Vegas'
game,
record,
right?
remember, is really bad when
Yeah.
they're down.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
just goes
I
against them.
wouldn't expect it to be good when they're down, right?
Yeah, no, but some teams are good, like comeback teams, right? The Ducks are really good, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And the Oilers have been in the past, but this
Mhm.
team isn't.
No.
So against Utah, especially a young team like that, they're never gonna let you come back.
No,
Especially after like
100%.
letting in 3 goals. It's not happening.
No, just Veg Malka too. He's
Yeah.
been
So like
playing
goaltending, huge
I thi-
edge for Utah right
Oh,
now.
yeah, 100%.
So Vegas really needs to figure that out. Like they need to find out getting in there and
Well, it's so crazy because like going into the playoffs, they're like the hottest team, and it's just like it kind of felt flat.
yeah.
After game 1, now I was like, oh geez, like like that playoff experience is kind of showing, and like they had what it takes to even after Utah tied it
Yeah.
to come back and win, right? But no, now it looks like the edges in Utah, and they have all the momentum.
What do you think is going right for Utah, and why do you think they're in this situation right now? Like, why do you think they're in
It's
the league?
just outworking,
Just working?
like 100%, man. It's
Yeah.
just like there's a race for a puck, and they're the first ones there all the time.
Their PK is almost at 90%.
Yeah.
Especially with Vegas, who heavily rely on that power play, and then
Mhm.
they went 4 for 4 on the PK last game, game 3. Like Vegas, man, like that's your specialty. Like if you can't score on the power play, like how are you gonna win, right?
Mhm.
Because they heavily rely on it. Like they got to figure out different ways of winning, man. I think if I had to look at Vegas, they gotta just take it one period at a time.
No,
Like
100%.
you gotta just try to win one period and then move on to
Go
the next
from
one.
there.
Don't look at it an overall game or the series or anything. I know you're only down by 2-1, but I mean, if Utah somehow figures out a way to win the next game or to blow you out, you guys are done. So, and then Carter Hart, I don't think they could go with him next game.
They just change it up, right?
They have to change it up. This is the game.
Even just to give him a rest, right?
Yeah. I just think it's, as you're saying, there are high danger chances. Like Vegas is giving up too much. I think they're getting exposed there as well.
Mhm.
And just speed wise, man. I already said this in the beginning of the series. I just thought Utah's speed was gonna be too much. They almost have 6 puck moving defensemen, and they're utilizing those guys. They're moving fast. Transition games very quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Vegas, all their vet guys. Hurdle, I don't think you're not gonna see anything from these guys. I think Hurdle hasn't scored in 22 games or something. 22, 23 games.
He's been missing. I forgot he played.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But last week we're talking about, like, you're saying how deep this team is.
Honestly,
It's just name wise.
Yeah,
on paper, they look like they're
a deep team. Yeah,
But then when you start looking at individually how they've been playing this year,
Yeah,
they have a lot of guys who have not been carrying it.
I don't know. I think Tortorella will find a way to.
Let's hope so, or else that magic is gonna disappear. So
No.
you had Vegas in 5.
Was it 5 or
Let me-
6?
You had So you
5.
had Vegas in 5.
Well, it's not.
I had
going
Utah in
anymore.
6. Yeah. Do you still see Vegas winning? You said
I
had Vegas
still Vegas. Yeah,
What do you think now they're gonna win it? Do you think it's going 7 or 6?
maybe 6.
Okay, so you think that every game moving forward now,
Yeah,
Vegas is winning every game.
Well, they just need to win 3 more, right?
That's a lot of games.
That's
bro.
a lot of games.
Especially watching the way they play right now.
I don't know, man. Like
So now because it's you talking now, it's not me. Because
no, well,
this is one thing.
I think I still see Vegas coming through and winning, right?
So for Vegas to win 3 games, especially like how they've been playing, show me the blueprint. Like, how do you see this team doing that?
Well, like you said, I think they got to take it like one period at a time, right?
Yeah.
And they got to figure out things on the power play because, that's their bread and butter. And that's how they've been like, scoring throughout the regular season and stuff like that. I think that's one thing. And their main guys need to show up, man. Like Marner, like he's got to do something. Even Eichel's been kind of quiet last couple of games. Felt like he's been kind of shut out, right? And one guy I think that's gonna come up big, and I think he'll kind of be the reason why is Stone. I think he shows up, right?
Stone shows up,
yeah,
for sure.
So,
but just asking him from at this age to turn this team around to win 3 straight, that's what I'm saying. I think for projections for you would be Vegas in 7.
Well, even
winning 3 straight is hard.
Well,
man.
if it's one team that can do it, it's this, right? There's so like
I know there's just one team that could do it. It's the Edmonton Oilers.
I don't know, man. I think they're just too good of a team to like just like fall flat like this, right? I think they win the next one. I think they tie it up, and then after that, because they're not playing today. They're playing, or are they playing today? Or tomorrow night, whatever. They're playing the next 2 days, right? I think the main thing for them is just take it one game at a time, but they have to win this next one.
Yeah,
I think it's very tough coming back if you're down 3 games to 1.
I had Utah in 6, and I still have them in 6.
Okay.
I think Utah's going to win the next game, and then Vegas will win the next one, and then Utah will close it off.
Mm.
I think that's going to end up happening. Yeah, nothing. I don't see it, man. I don't. Like, I've seen Marner enough. I've seen enough sample size. What I was trying to say to you before was that when I was trying to create a short for Marner,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going through all the highlights, like, when you're watching a 12-minute game.
Marner, you just didn't see anything, right?
Marner had 2 touches. One of them was on that point where he made a pass, and then Stone scored the goal in game 1. And game 2, he was skating from his blue line on the power play to the other blue line, and then he lost the puck. That's it.
Jeez.
That's the only highlights of Marner in first 2 games. So, like, I get it. A lot of people are gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, this typical Marner," but like, there's no excuses now. There is, you can't use the Toronto thing. You can't use,
well, even for me,
or any of that
one
stuff.
thing for me was I thought like he'd have a lot better matchup just because Utah isn't as physical.
He's not even playing on the first line.
Yeah,
You're on the second line. You're away from the first, first line.
You're not playing against the other teams' ones, yeah.
Get what I mean?
No, like I said.
What else do you need? What else does this guy need for him to go and wake up for the playoffs?
Honestly,
next game, if you're saying 3 straight, Marner has to be the guy. Stone can't be that guy.
I think Stone is going to be the guy.
But yeah, I get it. But like, listen, he's getting to that age, man. Like, you can't expect him to do what he was doing when he was 29.
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying just
leadership wise, sure.
Yeah.
But then you can't just tell him like he has to dominate 200-foot hockey like he used to, right?
The way I see like more so Vegas is I think next game they come they're gonna make a statement, right? And I think from that, like, their key to success is I think they got to number one, they got to have the lead and play with the lead. And I think once they have the lead, they're probably one of the better teams defending leads and playing.
Yeah. But from your point of view, if you're saying they're going to win 3 games and Stone's going to be the guy, remember, Stone's on that one top line.
Yep.
Usually the top line, just like the Montreal line or any other like lines we're seeing, they cancel each other out. Like, the number 1 pairing is usually against them, right? So it's hard to kind of get away from that. Marner's on a second line. You need to carry that line. You're the superstar.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't do it when you're away from that first shutdown line, how do you expect to win 3?
Do you think
it's hard.
they change? Do you think they change it up and maybe move Marner up?
I think they may have tried that.
Put him with Eichel and Stone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They gotta try something. They do need to shuffle the lines up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I actually have no idea,
even
man.
for me, the biggest shocker is Dvoriev.
Yeah,
he's just nothing.
Yeah, he always goes on hot and cold streaks.
Yeah,
like Barbashev has been. I think he's been playing pretty well.
Yeah,
he had that nice goal that he scored last game with that backhand. He cut between the two defenders on the blue line, cut in, and he went backhand, scored just above the glove. It was beautiful, beautiful goal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apart from that, no, nothing. Like he is very streaky. Yeah. So you can't have that, man.
Especially in playoffs.
Yeah, you can't have that because like
games,
what else? Like the media and everything, they're gonna eat you. Like you know what I mean? Like they're really gonna eat you. Like you at least, even if Vegas loses the series, like Marner at least has to show up one game.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Like, and it has to be a full 60-minute game. Just can't be one period. It has to show up the entire game, and you gotta be a little more uncomfortable. You just can't be facilitating and just. You know, if people are listening to this, maybe Marner gets like 3 assists next game, and then people start telling us like, aha, like, you know, it's not that, man. You just can't get assists. You gotta dominate. You gotta go win the puck battles, and you know, you gotta go get some takeaways.
Well, like
block some shots.
Know, for me, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
know it's not his style. I get it.
Yeah,
but you got it. But
no, it's not
there's no style in playoffs.
I want to see him do well, right? Because I feel like, you know, like he took a lot of abuse while he was in Toronto. I just wanted to prove people wrong, right? Like,
yeah, no, of course, and who doesn't want that for a guy?
Yeah,
like, it's a second start for him, you know. Like hopefully he could do it. He has the players. He is away from the spot. I agree with you. He has everything.
He needs to be successful. But
so
you know
what I mean?
It's just like that. That's just a want for me, right? I'm just speaking.
No, I know it's a want, but this is the frustrations. I think this is more from when you're looking from a Toronto Maple Leaf fan point of view. Is like this is what they were saying to the rest of the league, saying like this is what he's doing, and then people are like, aha, he left because of this. But then if he goes and disappears his entire playoffs, then you're just proving like. Then I think the rest of the US or Vegas fans are looking at it like, oh shit, like
this is what we got.
This is what it is. Now he signed for $12.5 million. Is this what he's going to be moving for? There's a lot of questions. You can't run away from those Toronto Demons again if this happens 100%. Again. So just I know we don't want to keep making about a Marner thing right now because Jack Eichel's another thing too. Like you're a star on this team. You also need to show up too. As you were saying, he's being pretty like a lot of times he's pretty invisible.
Yeah.
So
all these games have been kind of like low scoring, right? And it's just they've been close games up to the point. Well, even like with Vegas, right?
Just the last game was
last game. Well, it was because I think too when they were down, I think they started pushing up more, and then they just got caught, right? So,
but you know, with Vegas, if I want to just give it from their point of view, like if I want to maybe give them extend an olive branch, I would just say for them. Like other series, you would maybe find an unsung hero from different lines or different things. But with the Vegas Golden Knights, they just don't have the luxury of that. They only have the top 6 guys. It has to be one of those guys that does something. Apart from that, there's nobody else that's going to do it for you.
Well, even like Colasar, like these guys have got
but they're more of energy guys.
No, 100%, right? But like they contribute in the regular season. Like you talked about what's his name? You just said it a while ago.
On what
no, Vegas.
Barbashev?
No, not Barbashev. Third liner.
Hurdle.
Yeah. He's got to show up too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's a lot of things I think are going against Vegas Golden Knights, but as you're saying, if there's a team that could do it.
I think, yeah.
They should. I mean, Utah is...
if there's a team, it's Edmonton.
Yeah, that is my thing. That's where we're gonna move on next. But yeah, I mean, you can rattle Utah if you do blow them out next game.
That's what I said. That's what
game
I think
4.
too.
So if from my point of view, if my advice or anything, if Vegas wants to be in the series, even if you go tie the series up next game, I know we're talking like this is a 3-0 series, not it's a 2-1 series for sure. You win one game, it's a tie series, then it's anybody's game again, right? But I think right now, it's just if you want to win this, I think you need to score a lot of goals next game.
And just take the momentum,
I think just like winning a 5-2 game.
Just statement, right?
You know, but the thing is, it's not even a statement. I think there's too many guys who are cold on this team.
Just get them going, right?
You need these guys to start scoring goals, get them going. then going to you tie the series up, going to game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's maybe Dordiev you could talk about, Hurdle, maybe if they get a goal or 2 or something like that, then they know what they
Marner
could do
hat
next game.
trick. Who knows, man?
If he scores a goal, if he scores a hat trick, finally maybe he gets a confidence in the playoffs he hasn't had.
Yeah, no,
you turn
100%.
it around. But they need that. It can't just be a 1-0 game or anything. They have to score a lot of goals.
Yeah.
That's what they need for them. So